Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in, everybody. Another early stream. I seen the TZ Chaos. There's then like an hour after that. Not the next hour, but the one after that was terrorized Stony Tombs, actually, in the whole waste area or whatever you call it. So decided, why don't I stream this morning and then work on a video later? Why not? Am I right? Ooh, boy. I don't remember what... Oh, this is on piece 7 or 8, isn't it? I kind of just want to... I like doing the Chaos on play 3 with this build, P3 with this build, just because I don't want to try too hard. Pretty much that's the reason why. I don't have to pay attention more than normal. So, Jamador says, loving the early streams. Appreciate you. Anthony, Scott, Francois, Optimus, what's going on? Delve Goblin, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning to all y'all. Speaking of, I'm going to drink some of this coffee. Yeah, that's the stuff. Huh? That's only funny because on a super budget like characters, like using this, you can teleport all the way around the Cast Sanctuary with one of those, and it just popped out of this random popple like before I went into the Cast Sanctuary. I don't know. Maybe it's only a little funny to me. Gargantua Atroli? I think maybe. Sometimes I struggle pronouncing things, but yeah, welcome in. Oh, okay. Sure what's going on here. Still struggling for no particular reason. Go ahead and do that. Got that. Rich, I don't generally do that. I have videos on all the builds, and I get asked about every 15 minutes to go over my full gear. So generally, I don't really do that anymore. I do have a Poison Necro build guide if you want to check that out on my channel. So if you just Google or go on to the YouTube, Sweet Phil, Poison Nova Necro, boom, it'll pop up, and I'm using everything that's in that build guide. Ooh. See, the one thing I wish I could have gotten that plugin that people use where you can just click a link and it shows the full gear of your offline single player account. Like you can link your offline account to this website where it'll show all your gear. But unfortunately, my characters are so old that the character files don't work with that. Come to find out, the people that made it didn't even know that was like that would happen. But I was messing with them when I couldn't figure it out, and that's the only thing that I could come up with, anyways. And they didn't have any better answers. So, Trash, welcome in. Yo. No idea how you find facets. Says ends up. Griffins, no facets though. Well, that's a good problem to have. Facets. Ooh. Okay. Well. I'm gonna be honest, I find a lot of what am I doing here? A lot of facets off of like Andy or TZ Andy. TZ Andy and like Mephisto, Cast Sanctuary here. I do find, it does seem like I find a lot more in Terror Zones for some reason, now that I think about it. Purely anecdotal. No evidence based on that situation there, but... Oh, 420 Crep! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, appreciate ya. One of my favorite things is when people take that Twitch Prime sub and give it to a streamer in need. Because if you don't give it to a streamer, Jeff Bezos just keeps the money. Don't let him keep that. I don't care if you love Jeff Bezos, if you hate him, it don't matter. That guy is so rich, he don't need it. How do you take your coffee? Black. Black coffee. Ooh, what's going on, Mercenary over here? No good. Super slow kill here, but we just go with it. Cool song. Optimus, I have no idea what you're talking about. Funny. Trav, best spot for facets. Rich, that might be true. I hate Trav for nothing to do with necessarily draw, just personal preference. So I guess I don't find any out there, but I have heard jewelry, facets, things like that. Trav is clutch for, from what I understand. Oh, Rich, I missed his comment up a minute ago. He said he loves to poison Necro, probably from 2 minutes ago, so sorry. I do get behind. Sometimes I read comments that are like 3 minutes old when I finally see them, because I get a little lost, so do forgive me, but 3 Tranks piece is good, is very good. Well, that's fine. 3-piece Tranks is very good on poison Necro, yeah. I went with this one, having the FCR skill. You actually get 3 skills on this, and I already have so much minus res that it almost seems like the extra 25 minus res might not. I tried it actually for a few runs, and who knows, maybe I was just playing terribly, but because I have 50 here, and then my lower res minus is like 80, so I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it didn't feel like it was doing any better. Excuse me. Early morning. Well, actually, it's not that early. It's like, I've been up for like 4 hours. Maybe not that long, but like 2.5 hours. $110 is the goal. Are you saying minus 110 poison? Oh no! What? This is the second one I found in a couple of months. Holy Nikes! Offline single player 40-15. Let's go! So now I got 1 online and 1 offline. That's nice. That's nice. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Before that popped up. Literally don't remember at all. Just tuned in and that popped off. That's because you're good luck. Reads, you're good luck apparently. Wow. Okay, well. Let's go! That's awesome. That is awesome. Appreciate y'all. A lot of GGs, a lot of wows, congrats and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Well, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream this morning, but now I'm pretty glad I did. Wish the luck applied to you too, right? Yeah, what was I talking about before? I don't remember it all. Something about 3-piece. Oh, somebody said 110 was what you go for. And I don't know if that was referring to minus poison res for the poison necro, or if that was a comment that was referring to a different thing. Streamer luck? Yeah. That's the kind of luck you can get in D2 if you play Diablo 2 full-time. Stuff in Diablo 2 is easy to find super quick. All you have to do is play the game as a full-time job. It's easy. Players 3 difficulty, everybody. Players 3 difficulty. What's it going to Shaco? A 40-15? No, that's usually going to go in either a weapon or really on single player. That's kind of the thing on single player. So this is probably one of those instances where that item is like, you really want to find that online, because I'm never really going to use that, unfortunately. But you could put them depending, it's a lot of times it goes in a weapon. But yeah, on single player, it's a lot of times it's going to be not really used. So I'll use it on something, but I don't even know what. Like, maybe I'll put it in a Tomb Reaver or something. You know, I don't know. 4015 again? Oh, dang it. Put it in your Ethereal Reapers? Yeah. As soon as I find an Ethereal Reapers. So, in my life now, I've found 2 4015s. Actually, in the last 3 months, I've found... Or last 2 months. Month? I gotta look how long ago that other 4015 I found was. But anyways, I found 2 4015s. Never found an Ethereal Reapers before, though. Never found... What do you guys suggest? And think of it this way, as an offline single player. We got a Reapers there, Ethereal Reapers. What would you guys like to see it in, or what would you think about putting it in? Raptor Jesus says, yeah, it's crazy. The more I play, the luckier I get. It's weird. Right? Oh, I have no summons. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with just a few summons. Really, the summons, I don't know how much damage they're doing. I was thinking before when I'd bring up all the summons and it would kill Diablo faster, because I had to summon Necro. So my skellies and stuff were all dealing more damage and everything, so. Javazan Jewel. Well, it's physical damage on a single player PVM Javazan. I don't know that that's really going to be useful. That may be kind of PvP type of situation, but the PvP community on offline single player is not what it used to be. It's kind of a joke there, so put that in your, let's see, oh, 640 Java or a JMod. Wait, I've never found 6.4. Oh, sorry, someone did ask that earlier. I got all distracted. Whoo, man, whoo, whoo, whoo. I've never found 640s. I found 530s one time that actually were ethereal. Never found a JMod. I did find a Jeweler's Monarch of, is it Amike or something? Which I thought was interesting. Maybe not that interesting. It had like 29 like damage reduced, so I stuck a bazillion soul runes in it. So it's online too. So, so I have a Monarch with like I don't even remember if it's 50 or 60 damage reduced on it, or maybe the number's not that high. I can't fully remember, but I thought it'd be interesting. Maybe I've never thought of having a number that high, if it's how much higher it is than a Gurk Sanctuary on a Energy Shield Novasork, but Jordan said he found his first ever Shaco last night. Nice. What shampoo do I use? Great question. Bar soap from Costco. Stick it in an Ariat, somebody says. Man, yeah, that's the thing. Like, even thinking about everything I could do with it, it just seems so... Like, on single player, there's nothing great you could really do with it. I mean, the Reapers, an Ethereal Reaper's Toll might be one of the best options, but... Ethereal Tomb Reaver? A Zod rune and a 4015 for a Fury Druid on an Ethereal Tomb Reaver. I don't remember if I have an Ethereal Tomb Reaver or not. Miggy, good evening from the Philippines. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I don't have any summons. Just to give me a little distraction, help me out a little bit. Well, I guess there's enough here. I'll take them out. I mean, Psychonite, it's both, right? Magic reduced and magic damage reduced. Or are you talking PvP wise? Costco bar soap. Nice. Boy. Speaking of Costco, I was always anti-Costco guy, and I've only been there a few times, to be honest. I don't really go shopping very often, so there's that. But it is pretty legit, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say a staunch critic or anything like that, but it's just like, what's the big deal about Costco? Like, why is every Costco? It's pretty cool, actually. It is pretty nice. Got my socks at Costco, they're pretty cool. This giant box of bar soap from Costco is pretty cool. Pretty cool. BJ's and Sam's Club. I feel like Sam's Club used to be cool in like 2002. Probably pretty similar to Costco though. I'm not really sure though. Haven't been in, like I said, a couple decades. What time I hit the hay last night? Oh boy, I couldn't fall asleep last night. It was probably 1:45 before I fell asleep, Trash. Blood Spirit. Good old Cerberus Bite. So I don't really 82% attack rating bonus on it, but yeah, it was almost 1 when I eventually fell asleep. Woke up at 6:30 when my alarm went off. Taking my allergy medication real quick second. My allergy medication. I'm just joking. That's exactly what it is. Optimus had a rib cracker on a kind of a lower level barbarian and upgraded it and didn't realize that it would be so high a level. Can't use it now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Give me your dead corpses, Udars. My oxy meds, totally. Oxy. Costco hot dog meal, the real MVP. Never really had any of the food. I did have. I take that back. I did have. My wife bought something from Costco. Wasn't a big fan. I forget. It was some chicken thing that everybody loves apparently. And I was like, pretty bad. Rice, welcome in. It's no rice and beans, that's for sure. Trash is like, that's a new game we should play. You check off Phil's streaming topics that he talks about. Joking about hair care products, that's number 7 on the list. Talking about things from Costco. Kirkland brand stuff. How about stuff from Aldi? Aldi brands, huh? Check it off the list. Speaking of things, this is players 3. Someone asked what the players count is here. I heard a very compelling argument for the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade being a complete scam. Just a complete rig job. So apparently it's all a ploy to get the Dallas Mavericks, like a long play, to get the Dallas Mavericks moved to Vegas so that what is it, that the Adelsons can essentially build a new stadium with casinos in it, because you can't apparently there's no casinos allowed in Texas, so they're trying to tank the team so that they'll let them move it, supposedly. Any of y'all hear this? Any of y'all hear about this? Sounds pretty legit with the amount of money in sports gambling there is nowadays, and I mean how the Adelsons are, for that matter. Well, Miriam Adelson and whatever her stepson's name is. But yeah, all the leagues are going this way too. They're trying to make all their money off the sports gambling and stuff. So that's what it checks out. It sounds like it checks out. All these people, all these billionaires who don't care about the sports at all are just buying all these sports teams to try to get rich off of them, or to successfully get rich off them, I should say. That's why sports is going downhill, blah blah blah. That was the whole argument that I was hearing, which sounds pretty legit. Grindy said he finds things cheaper on Amazon than Costco. Well, I mean, probably. Like, that's not the kind of the same thing. And I have heard of people like every single day, like ordering every single object they ever use on Amazon and stuff. But like, I don't know, if you buy like a thing of paper towel that's like this, do you order it on Amazon? I mean, maybe some people do. Or do you like, you know, rolls of toilet paper and like, I mean, I don't know. Holy smokes. When I suggested that the Luka trade was all a ploy and scam to get sports gambling and get the Mavericks moved, 40 people left the YouTube stream instantly. 40 people left. A bunch of other people came in. But I look at my analytics thing. 40 people left when I suggested that ridiculous Luka trade was like a rigged trade. That's crazy. Some people's feelings are wild. Pretty wild. And that's talking about sports. That's why all the time I say I don't talk about politics in here. Because just talking about sports, people get their feels that much. Oh well. Go full tinfoil hat. The thing is that I don't know. I don't feel that that's even tinfoil hat. Billionaires doing anything possible in the world to get even richer? I mean, that sounds like the least conspiracy theory thing I've ever heard. Impossible. Wait, you're telling me billionaires trying to take even more money that they don't need? Come on. That's just a ridiculous notion. Bob Zombie, best name you ever heard? Yeah, I was proud of that one. Because a lot of the names for these characters, actually, I just went, what am I going to name this character? I'm making this character. Okay. So. All sports are rigged. Yeah, I mean, I'm geez. Kind of starting to get there. I don't want to be that guy, but boy. There's just so many weird things, like the fact that supposedly there was these leaks like months ago about Luka to the Lakers, and like it didn't make any sense. What are they talking about? And then there's all these other leaks from people inside that like the GM didn't even know that the trade was gonna happen, and then supposedly the GM this is like leaks, so you know, unconfirmed, take it for what you will, which is most people, some people say they don't believe it, some people say, well, whatever, but that the GM like told his like subordinates when they questioned him or whatever that it came from, it's above his pay grade, that it came from upstairs. Yeah, and originally he was trying to get Anthony Davis and like 4 first rounders, but it ended up being just 1 first rounder in Anthony Davis, which makes it seem like, which isn't proof, but it makes it seem like it was like, make this trade happen no matter what it takes kind of situation. This very strange trade. Maybe that awesome shirt. What's wrong with the shirt? A little blue camo look, you know? It's comfy. Really, I bought this shirt just because it was on sale at Meijer, and it's the type of material I like. There's a certain material, I don't know what it's even called. I think it's like, I don't think it's really anything called anything crazy. I think it's like 70% polyester and then like 30% cotton or something like that. So it's like a blend. I think it's just called a poly cotton blend, actually, now that I think about it. But anyways, yeah, so it's like stretchy and like smooth and comfy. That's the only reason I bought it. I don't really care what it looks like. But yeah. Ooh, Anthony Lemrune, huh? From Mephisto. Ooh. Love to hear it. Call it what it is. Like Lakers favoritism to Psychonaut. Could be. That was part of the conspiracy theory as well. That obviously, like the Lakers, are like one of the most internationally like known teams and internationally liked teams. So get Luka there. The guy pulled up data from NBA 2K or whatever, the video game, and 37 states, because everything's online now, everything's permanently online, you can look up exactly what teams and how often people play teams on certain video games. So on NBA 2K, the video game, 37 of the 50 states, the most played team in that state is the Lakers. It was, I'm pretty sure that's the number. I'm pretty sure that's the accurate number. 37 of the 50 states, the most played team is the Lakers. Even teams that have NBA teams, more people like the Lakers than the home team. For some reason. I don't, that's crazy, but. NS Greeny said he went and picked up one of the treadmills because he's seen me using it. Miles adding up. Right? Yeah, and I mean, what's better than like doing something? Doing another thing at the same time. You're getting 2 things done, am I right? It's almost like you're making your life longer from being healthy, and you're literally like making your life longer by doing 2 things at once. It's like if it takes 3 hours to play Diablo 2, 3 hours of walking, you're getting an extra 3 hours every day. Pretty much. It's free time. Raptor G, this is careful talking about what kind of fabric you like. People might get upset, yeah, right? They're like, didn't you know polyester causes tumors in rats and it's ending society? Yeah. There's only so what's you know how you speak to people with kids' gloves? My gloves can only be so soft, you know, at some point. First Ravenfrost to tennis. All right, one off of perfect on the mana. Okay. First Ravenfrost. What is this?
You just walk normal. That's all you do.
Why did it just jump off on my playlist randomly and go to some other playlist randomly? Give me one quick second here. I don't know why it just did that. Like once a month or once every other month it does that. It just randomly jumps off on my playlist and just goes to some random place that was not where I wanted it to be. So, sorry. I'll get copyright hit if that keeps playing. So I gotta get that music off. What treadmill do you have? It's from a company called Deer Run, I guess. The wife bought it for me for Christmas, so I'm pretty happy with it. I was nervous for a multitude of reasons when I first got it, actually. Because I'm like super tall. I'm not super tall. I'm 6'3", so I'm like taller than average, I should say. Which none of these things, unless you buy a big and tall of like standing desks and big and tall of everything's a little bit too short for me. So the thickness of the walking pad or the treadmill relative to the height of the standing desk, it was like I had to build a little platform to boost my desk up higher. So, and I was worried about the stride length because of how tall I am, but it's right at where it's pretty good. So, Cyclop Pepe, let's go. Welcome in. Get moving here. War cries, interesting. A lot of stuff, but nothing. I was trying to double check, make sure there wasn't anything I was missing there. Better than sitting and playing, says Greenie. Yeah, for sure, for sure. 28. Merc equipment. I can just shout it out for you if you don't know what the stuff is. I guess you can look it up. I get asked to show my gear like every 15 minutes, so I can't go over it every 15 minutes. But so the Mercs just got Infinity, actually threw Cure on him to get rid of poison faster for certain areas I was farming, and Chains of Honor for the res and life leech. Was there a superior mage play back there? Possibly. People are shouting out. I'll double check. Oh, no, never mind. You're probably answering someone else's question up here. Created for my first Enigma. I'm thinking which base to use. Major Archon. Okay, gotcha. Got caught up there. Yeah, a lot of people like the mage plate, so. Depends who you ask, but. Jamador, I'm lower res. I know technically you can like, I think technically if you lower res and then when you corpse explode use amp damage, technically is more damage or something like that. I forget what I had heard before, but I ain't about that life. That sounds like a lot of work. I have like no summons. Let's see how the speed on the no summons here. It's just like my poison and the mercenary. Yeah, Poison Nova is never a boss killing specialist here, so. Someone shouting out Dusk. Yeah, Dusk, you know, good option, you know. Those are probably the three go-tos that everyone does: Dusk, Archon, or Mage play. Burial's Sacred Armor. That's what the true legends use, of course. Of course. Let's go repair real quick. I don't know the last time I came down to this, bro. I want these guys. Really, if I had these guys for the boss kill, it'd be much better, but I can't do a whole run in sub 2 minutes. Not good enough. Yeah. If I skip more monsters, really, maybe I could. Like, if I didn't... I always have this habit of, even though it's, you know, technically efficiency-wise, you're not supposed to try to get every last monster. Sometimes I can't help myself. I just want to save Sanctuary so much. Anti-perfect character would be cool to see. Ooh. That doesn't sound very fun to me. So, I think I might skip that one. Sounds like a very niche video and stream topic. I know there are some people out there. I don't know if I've ever really seen people, but I've heard that there's communities of people that try to get anti-perfect gear and stuff. But oh, speaking of the opposite of anti-perfect, perfect magic find chances, anyways. Oh, nice. Trash saying I could seal pop to get the run done in the amount of time. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. That is true. That is true. See how long I can keep these. Ooh, my gosh. Look at the density here. Love to see it. Maybe because I have them, like my clear speed on the run will be higher due to the extra crushing blow and damage they're doing. Hey, get out of here. Definitely going faster. Maybe I should just come on, Diablo. They can get a couple swings in before he's before he's gone. Maybe that's the play, huh? I didn't realize it'd be yeah, so much better there. Actually, let's put. Oh, I don't have amp damage up there anymore. Oh, they all disappeared. The very set. They swung like twice and. Rare gear only character? No, I hadn't. I've thought about stuff like that before. Like I made that set barb and stuff like that. You know, really those videos don't perform all that great. So sometimes they can be interesting and fun and stuff like that. It's not all just about like I don't know. It's always what do you call it? It's hard to be motivated to make a video that you know is going to get half or a quarter as many views as a different type of video, you know what I mean? You know, not a lot of motivation to make a video that less people are going to watch. Which you probably makes sense. I don't always, that's not always the number one consideration, but it is sometimes. Moses, what's going on? Welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or afternoon, depending on where you're at, I suppose. Oh, real. Wait, what? Tier towel. No! I must have done that on accident. Nobody corrected me the other day when I did that, apparently. Let's throw that out. Oh well. I've made worse mistakes in my life. 1530 fire res jewel last year. Ooh. Yeah, Jinx, that's got one primo application. Just primo. So you're saying that Diablo is immune to poison? I mean, he was getting poisoned before and turning green. So, I guess I wasn't paying attention the last run.
GLGL, T-Mite is coming today.
Ooh, thank you for the 100 bits. Zab, appreciate you. Good luck, you say. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. At least I didn't accidentally put my 4015 in it. Blot. I thought they fixed that bug, Smulps. The poison tick bug for when it takes physical damage. I guess my memory could be faulty. That bug never got fixed. It's hard to remember what changes sometimes or not. Oh yeah, I'm Poison Nova. Livian, what's going on here? Woo! What is going on here? Yeah, I remember hearing about it, but I thought that was one of the things they fixed. Poison damage doesn't tick if they take physical damage. If he takes physical damage. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that I remember correctly. The number, like remembering all the stuff that they changed and then some of the things that they didn't change, man. It's hard enough just remembering things how they are, and let alone when things change. Impossible. Oh, you know what? That could be clutch if I bring up all these dudes. They do swing their axe, but they shoot all this fire. So that wouldn't be a physical damage tick if that was the case. I can't. That could be why maybe that time, maybe that bug still is in. But usually I bring up all of these guys and they're constantly shooting fire. Not constantly, but like one of their attacks is that chopping action and the other one is the fire. So maybe that's why sometimes the poison seems faster than other times. Could be. Because see, they're hitting him and he's poisoned the whole time. And I keep poisoning him. But they are swinging their axes, so... But yeah, I don't know. How long's the poison? Yeah, it's only a 2-second poison, so... Maybe it could be... Yeah, because I do know, and I wasn't watching on every single one, but I do remember the first day that I did these or whatever. It didn't... When I used amp damage... Sorry. If I use amp damage or lower res, the Diablo kill speed seemed about the same, to be honest, in my opinion. But that was just the eyeball tests from a couple of runs, so... It seemed about the same. What I had been doing a few runs is actually amp damaging him at first and then switching to the lower res. Okay, so Smolps, you might know this, or anybody who would know this. If you hit a monster with crushing blow, does the damage taken of crushing blow get doubled? Like takes 100% more damage? Does the crushing blow damage double? Because I was kind of under the impression that it did, but I really didn't know. Actually, I kind of one of those things I usually never think about. Maybe skip Big Diablo. Yeah, it definitely is a thought because he can't drop Hero's Might anyways. But then I kind of just wanted... He does drop a lot of things like Shaco and Titans and stuff and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted the clips too, so... Crushing blow works better under amp damage. Gotcha. Yeah, I was under the impression that it was, but it's one of those questions I never really thought too much about. I thought it did, but I just never, never asked, never looked it up. Because sometimes this will get you in trouble. If you assume something works the way that it sounds it's like it should, and then it ends up not, that'll get you in trouble. It'll be like, this thing doubles your physical damage, but it doesn't say anywhere, but it's like, actually not that kind of physical damage. Actually, physical damage from ranged weapons doesn't work under X circumstances or Y circumstance, you know what I mean? It only works at 1/5 under ranged things or something. You're just like, why? Why'd you do that to me? It says that nowhere. But yeah. Yeah, Trash, I do got you. That is a faster games and more games if you skip Diablo. It is almost done now, but either way, but it is true, and I was thinking about doing that at first, but strictly like experience-wise and runes and bases, like you could, but Diablo does often drop like noteworthy items, so I decided to stick with it, even though it was kind of slow. Is it the right play? I don't know. Y'all can decide, and when you run Chaos Sanctuary, you can do what you want, yeah. Right, Smurfs, yeah. It's kind of annoying, I guess. It is what it is what they say. What you gonna do, huh? Ancient Sway Icy Cellar. I love Ancient Sway. Great Terror Zone. Wait a second. There's probably no poison immunes in that area, huh? Maybe? I have no idea because I never run it. Why don't I go do a run down in that area and see what's up? That sounds like something fun to do. Also, what's fun to do is hit that like button on the YouTube stream. Appreciate y'all. So fun hitting the like button. Oop. I think I'm gonna skip Diablo this time. It is like literally a minute and a half kill, so. Skelly's dual immune, or no, I don't. What do you mean Skelly's? I might have missed something here. Livian talking about poison compared to the other neck summoner for farming chaos. Both things being equal, the skill of the player and the best possible gear for them, I think poison's probably faster. I'm not really great with the poison necro, I'm gonna be honest. But let's try this. I don't know what's down here. It's probably gonna be fun, but uh-oh. Crash bringing up topic number 5 on the stream here. Check for the checklist. Tofu. I wonder what those guys or these ladies are usually immune to. It can't be poison, can it? Lightning. So they're broken by the infinity. Yeah, there probably isn't any poison immunes down here. Wait a second. Let me cook this up. Is this a goated area? Just legendary area? So yeah, on Jay, on necromancers, you pretty much, not literally, but pretty much only use insights to make for iron golems, unless you're like the richest person in the world and you're making like beast iron golems or infinity iron golems or something ridiculous. But you gotta have some cojones to do that one. And be super confident in your keeping your iron golem alive ability. This is just players 3. Metal Grid. What about like making an iron golem on a different character or something you're saying there, Zephin? I'm not sure. I'm gonna miss part of that, or I don't fully understand it. Jankroot saying it's probably easier on summon. Is Icy Cellar terrorized too? I think I don't want to do it because isn't there glomes down here sometimes? Oh yeah. Hard pass. summon easier? Maybe. Easier to play, kind of. Yeah, you just kind of telly stomp close, and then step back and wait for something to get taken out, and then corpse explode everything. I'm definitely a summon Necro fan, so, but I've seen other people playing like poison Necros just absolutely destroying. But yeah, I don't know. I just for whatever reason I don't have the same enjoyment as I do for the summon one. But the summoner, I never play the summon Necro over like players 3 ever, even with like the best possible gear. Poison can at least, like, here these monsters are weak enough I could hit this to players 8, it feels, even in the highest level, you know, even in a 96 terror zone. A summon Necro like P3 Chaos, or, you know, players 3 anywhere is about all I really care to do. Yeah, maybe we will do this. Is that Crane Beak? Ooh, I should. That's where the 4015 should go. Ooh, Raven charges. I would use the Raven's got that nerf, so I'm not going to use it, but the joke. All Necros are just kind of merc damage corpse explosion. Poison's a little bit different. Because poison, at least, poison does kill stuff here. And even the stuff it doesn't kill, the poison almost works at sort of like static does on the sorceress. How it lowers their life down, so when the corpse pops, the first body pops, everything drops dead. So you're not, you know, I'm not fully disagreeing. The mercenary damage is still clutch. Especially for overall speed, getting the first one down, and then corpse exploding some of them. This is interesting. See, I don't play a ton of Poison Necro, so I guess I never realized some of the areas that are good for Poison Necro. Because I don't think, out of the monster types we got this run anyways, I don't think any of these are immune to poison. Like, none of them are being broken or anything, I don't think. Pretty confident in that anyways. Battlers ran out a while ago. Maybe I'll keep doing this, why not? Duck, welcome in. Telefrag voted no, but that's because there's not a chance. It'll give you a 100% chance. Okay, I see what you did there. Trash says, who would have thought 2 4015s haven't found the road right? Ogria. Nice. Orno Yoho says, terrorize chaos online. Ooh, so if anyone's sitting around not doing anything, go on hit up a TZ Chaos. I do hate these quill rats. So that's suboptimal. But they'll be alright. As long as I don't see any fanaticized, cursed, mighted, this and that, you know. Co-rune. I personally don't keep co's anymore, but Anthony says no, it's towers. Oh. Oh, in an hour. In an hour. Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood. I am working on my reading skills still, so. He says in an hour it's supposed to be chaos. Gotcha. Okay, my apologies. Didn't mean to mislead anybody. All those small charms, poison or MF? Magic find. Like regular poison damage charms wouldn't really work for poison necro, because that would apply to like the physical damage. If that's, I'm not sure if that's what you're asking or not. Soul rune. I need that for my insights. Mystic Grand Charm? That's not possible. Funny story is I've never missed an item before. It just hasn't happened, so. If this is a Grand Crown, I'm gonna crack up. I'm just joking, by the way. I miss stuff all the time. But, How far back was it? Oh, you guys got lucky. If this isn't a 45 life skiller, just cutting the stream. Oh, see you guys. No, I'm joking. There we go. Champ Cool Rat. Oop. I never miss an Ogre though, that's for sure. Whoop. Oh, these guys are immune to poison. Well, that'll be fine. So the mage casters are immune to poison around these parts. I could throw a Sunday on here, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary. Ah, lower res gets rid of it anyways. So yeah. Unique amulet. Did I miss a unique amulet? That's not possible. Oh no, that was Armit. That was a unique Armit. It's like a helmet of some sort. Like Dusk Deep or something. I forget what it is. I did the same thing as how I know that's what you're talking about. Unless I did miss a unique amulet. I looked at it at first and I was like, ooh, oh. What do you seek on the Ogre Mauls? So it's kind of like a channel joke, sort of. But I don't know if anyone who played a long time ago, they remember the cruel Colossus Blades of Quickness that people used to use on their barbarians and stuff. So I'm looking for like cruel ogre axes of quickness and stuff like that. Just as kind of like a funny, funsy, like, that's just what I want to look for or whatever. Not that it's like, oh, you guys got to start picking these up because the trade value is insane, you know. Orno's always one of those people that reads Grand Crown as Grand Charm on accident. Definitely catches my eye sometimes. Duck says missed last stream. Yeah, I don't think I died last stream. Don't think I did. Maybe. I'm finally learning how to play this game. Ooh, rough monster roll now. I almost just want to reset. These guys are super fast and they're super strong. Those... whatever they are. Those hell bulls or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this will be the run. Or actually, what I should do is bring up some revives on a run when they got bad stuff. Here to fix that. We'll see what you can do, Duck. Looks like those... whatever. It's like they were only for that one champion pack or something. Strange. Frenzy boys, yeah, those frenzy ones when they got might and stuff. Gotta watch out for them for sure. Ooh. Wait, what name? Oh, Hell Lords is what they're called in this area. There we go. Give me all these revives, that'll help. Ah, move. Someone mentioned the dual plague, and then someone's saying how that wouldn't be necessary because I have lower res already. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I've never even really dabbled around with that dual plague setup on characters. Boy, actually summoning those that one monster type was really a bad choice. The ones that cast like the, what's it called? These ones right here. They cast what's that skill on the druid? Frozen. It's like Inferno but cold skill. Boy, real rough. All the bodies shatter. Really should not have done that. I didn't really think about it. Whoopsie. Oh, so you were mentioning Infinity Iron Golem. Boy, I do not have the fortitude to attempt that. Arctic Blast. There you go. Yeah. I do not have the fortitude to make an Infinity Golem.
I am overburdened.
Low area and the evil shrines. I don't understand that, Tresh. Which runes should you keep? I mean, for the first little bit, I kind of keep everything till I have a few of everything, but then after that, I pretty much only keep Ral runes for the lower amount, and then like Lum rune or higher. Personally, Ral runes for crafting, and then the lums, and then I cube all the lums and stuff up to higher runes through that cube recipe. Selfless Alive. You can, so that's what I do. You can adapt that to your personal preference, however you want. Let me try a run at players 7. Just see what's up. Hopefully we get a good monster roll down here too. Hopefully no more of those Hell Knights or Oblivion Knights, or I guess Hell Knights they're called. Yep, of course they are there. Ooh, and Quill Rats and Hell Knights. Really pushing my luck here. Yeah, you know what? Already not having fun. Let's go Players 3. You can find tons of good stuff on Players 3 too. Don't really matter. I don't care about leveling much at all, so. Evil Urns pop. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know / remember. I don't know if there's one always down here sometimes. But yeah, I don't even really look at the poppables. Takes too much brain power. Gotta make sure I only resurrect the correct monster. Oh, like that one? Ah! It popped up one Quill Rat. Okay. We'll go with just those. Guess you can't corpse explode those freezy monsters, huh? Well, there's got to be a corpse. How did I resurrect him the other time? I don't know. Orno said first tower run got an ist and 2 keys. That's not even fair, dog. Not even fair. Man, Quill Rats. Abby, just set it to Players 3. Selfless said someone told him only runes that began at level 30 are interesting. I don't know what rune that would be, so it depends on the person. Some people will only keep like Ist and higher. Some people go Lem and higher. Some people go Ko. So you know, some people, you know, I don't know. Everyone's got their own cutoff, I guess, but I think Lem's a good cutoff. It's like the first rune that is like really sought after by people to make a rune word that people really like want to make, the treachery. It is just early on, but still Lem's there, you know. Boy, I never noticed how many evil urns there are down here. That's a good point there, Tresh. I never even paid attention. Not an avid Ancient's Way farmer, so... Interesting. Got a burr from LK Duck. Nice. That's always a great one because you're kind of expecting to find like, oh, I found a Sir, now I gotta find another Sir, and you actually get the burr rune. Ooh. Yeah, I switched it to player 7 for just a quick second. I see someone said it. They thought I switched to 7. Just for like, I went and killed like 3 monster packs, and I was like, nope, that's not fun. It was working, but you know, then I ran into a pack of like Mighted Quill Rats, along with a fanaticized pack of Doom Knights, and I was like, okay, well, this looks like I'm gonna get taken out here. So, man, why is there? I don't like these. I wish I could get the skeleton packs down here. Then there's like so much more density, it seems. Ray said, talking about being at work, had to make a pitch to buy 400K worth of computer equipment. Or he's doing one mega sweet streaming setup. $100 hours into Lower Kuras. No, didn't get any of the burrs or anything. Well, Tobias, when you say 3 burrs for that Enigma, I'm assuming you mean you didn't find any Sir runes either, because the Sirs and burrs are kind of what you're looking for. Mainly, you're gonna find more, like a bunch of Sirs. But yeah, that's. You probably want to do a different map and make sure you're running hell difficulty. Yeah. Oh, you did get a Sir and a burr? Oh, okay. So you need like a burr and a Sir rune, and you can cube those to get a jaw and make Enigma. Request welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. Don't skip the cave area. Well, the problem down there is there's gloams down there, aka that's pretty much the same as a souls, so it's gonna be a hard pass for me, dog. Hard pass. Areas that have souls, I'm just like, nope. I'm gonna go ahead and respectfully decline. Yeah, Duck, you can kind of do whatever you want. I'm not buying the whole, you know, I know there's the stuff about how P5 is technically faster, this or that. I'm not buying it, for sure. The thing is, too, is the guy that made that post about the P5, Melvinius, I think it was, speedrunner, guy knows more about the game, I'm sure, than I do. He went back and revised his Reddit post that he made about it, to where technically, if you're only specifically going to make Enigma and you don't want to make any other rune words, you don't want to make Hoto, or you don't want to make Grief, Fortitude, Call to Arms, or anything, if you're going to cube up all those ohms and stuff to get specifically Enigma, players 5 is, and this is if you only cube up runes down to Gull, or was it Ist? I can't remember. It's 1.5% faster. I looked into it a little bit after. It's according to his calculations or whatever. So it starts to make me think that, like, when I do it, I cubed up everything from Lum. I started looking into it and then, like, mathing it, and I was like, I don't want to math this, and I don't really feel like trying to do, like, oh, I'm going to make some video proving, you know, I don't want to make some video just because I'm, like, trying to prove something, this and that, but... Music's blasting. I haven't adjusted the volume on my music in weeks, so... Same volume it's always been. Maybe just this song has a higher percentage of it, like hitting hard, maybe. This is a sick song, though. You said your players' 5s have been. The thing is that which one's better or worse? It's all theoretical because the odds of stuff dropping is so insignificant. Like, it's such a small odds of anything dropping anyways, that it can come down to RNG so much that it would be, I don't know how many runs you would have to do really to like prove it, like, physically, not just theoretically drop odds or whatever. You would just have to go by theoretical drop odds. Like, because, like, I've had times where I ran 1,000 runs and didn't get anything over IST, and then I've found like 2 Elms, a Vex, and 2 Sirs in 500 runs before, so it's, you know, so RNG wise. So yeah. Oh, you know, you weren't talking about the volume. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, this song is pretty awesome, actually, to be perfectly honest. I thought you were saying about the volume. Yeah. Typical Phil misunderstanding. Typical Phil maneuver. We're right here. Ray said his $400,000 computer proposal, a room full of people just blank staring at him while he does the slideshow. Well, you should have done it a little more, you should have had more, like, frills on it. You should have had, like, a band come in, have, like, laser beam strobe lights. Listen up, all you cool people. Have you ever thought the computer was too slow? Yes. What we need is this new equipment for just a small investment of $400,000. We can have the new, most amazing computer.
But you self-corrected that time, so now you're
Yeah, we'll call it good. I don't know if I missed something, but...
good, much better. You gotta bend the leg a little bit, though, don't land on a straight leg. You want it,
Chuck says it might be his luck. P5 seems like a good step.
want it straight in the air.
Yeah, I mean, you're still going to find it on Players 5, the stuff for Enigma, no matter what. And then, like I said, it comes down to RNG no matter what. I'd have to look at the... go look at the post again. Maybe I will. Maybe I will here in the near future. But, see, I think the Sur rune and the Bur rune you're more likely to find on Players 7 and 8. But you have a higher chance for the low rune on Players 5, and it must be a higher chance for the Ohm and Vex as well. I can't remember for sure, but it must be pretty significantly higher for those lower runes that you can then cube up to. Whoa! Oh! I didn't notice he was getting so wrecked by those quill rats. Unbelievable. Stinking quill rats. Poor guy. A burr in Trav, Raphael says. Okay. Trav? By the way, I'll start this off by saying, obviously, do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, more comfortable, or whatever, you know, whatever word I want to throw on that. But I don't think there's a whole lot of argument for doing Trav at Players 5. besides just like anecdotal worked out for you this time. The drop odds relative to the life and stuff like that, it's not the same as like lower Kuros drop odds, super chest, like rune drop patterns and stuff. But hey, if it worked out for you, there you go. Yeah, Flot. No, yeah, we did talk about that. Everybody who does the Players 5 thing for LK, they need to go back and reread the Reddit post from the guy that did that stuff, because he updated it, and I think that nobody went back and reread his update about how he only did the odds for runes down to Gull, and then he updated it to going down to runes down to Ist, and it was only like 1% better. And I think I would like to go back and do the math, but I don't want to see. That's the thing. I don't want to just make some video. I kind of talked about it a minute ago. I don't want to just like, oh look, I went back and proved this guy wrong. Like, I don't want to be that guy that makes that video. But I think if you went down under Ist, if you went down to like Lem, like I do, I think that Players 7 is still going to be faster, even under that niche circumstance of you have no interest in making Grief or Call to Arms, or Heart of the Oak, or Fortitude, or you know, anything like that. So I don't know for sure though. I haven't gone back and done the math, so that's my sneaking suspicion, we'll call it, without the evidence. But yeah, what people actually find from lower Kuros is so anecdotal, and the RNG, the odds of finding them are so few. Like, you could find 2 burr runes in like 5 runs just by accident, or do 1,000 runs and not find any high runes. So I say whatever people are most comfortable with, that's what they should do. Whatever makes them feel like it gives them the best opportunity. But don't do Players 1 though. Don't do that. Dankroot said, take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Oh. Here, maybe I could find it. I mean, I'm talking about it right now. Maybe I could pull it up super quick and we can look at it. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Reddit post he updated and talked about how he messed up. But the thing is that I don't think people go back and recheck, and, you know, something is just said as a fact and then it's permanently a fact forever. I'm gonna swap my tabs here. Let's go web browser. So yeah. Edit. I messed up by not including Gull runes in the statistic. So it's 1 point. So even before that, the mathematical, when he went down to Gull instead of what he went to before, it was only less than 4% faster. So that's the difference of, like, we'll just go 100 hours. Let's just say it took you 100 hours. It's not going to take 100 hours, but math is hard. Let's just say it took 100 hours to find it. You would find it in 96 hours. But really, it only takes like 30 hours to make Enigma from LK. So it's 4% of 30. So it's like the difference of, it would take you like 29 hours and 10 minutes, or 30 hours is the difference we're talking about here. But then it dropped to 1.5 at Gull. So what if you went under Gull? You know? I looked it up one time. I looked it up and counted the Lem runes. And if I don't want to say whether, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that when I was counting the Lem rune drop patterns, there was more for Lem on 7 than there was for 5. But You know, like how many more? Then I was like figuring out how I was going to do the math, and I was like, forget this. This is way too much math for me. And there's so much more that, like, I wonder, like, how many more skillers would you find on 7 relative to 5? Or would 5 be better, you know? Because, man, that would be sick to get more skillers if more grand charms drop in one than the other. But who knows that kind of stuff, right? I don't know how that stuff's calculated necessarily. But yeah, how many more, like, could you get 100 Rel runes instead of 50 for crafting? Like, that's a lot of extra crafting material. Like, but I'm not saying one's better than the other in that, but it would just be super interesting if we did know. He did include Undergull, just not Gull. Oh, it's possible I missed something or misread. Like I say a lot of times, if I miss something or I make a mistake, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I could have overlooked or misread something. I still got it up. Let me read real quick. Boop. Single player okay. Here, I'll pull it up again so you guys can look at her too. Every resource 7 for Enigma, Grief, Infinity. Vex runes. I am skimming this very quickly, but yeah, I think he only went down to Vex before. But I am skimming very quickly. I'll come back and reread it, I guess, again, when I'm off stream here. I thought he only went down to like Vex or something like that, yeah. Could be wrong, though. Actually, how about I do this? I'll just link it in chat right now. Yeah, I'll link it in both the chats real quick. Since this is, it's kind of one that comes up a lot, and then you guys will all have the information here. That you can look at and reach your own conclusion, huh? How about that? So here's the link to the Reddit post or whatever. Whoop. There we go. That way it's not me telling you what to do or what to think. Do your own research, right? Well, where was I? Okay. Yeah, like, imagine if there was 4 times as many gulls. Or 4 times as many lems on 7 as there is 5 or something like that. How the odds would shift. Alright, next run. There you go, Flat. Less clutter, you say, huh? Yeah, like I said, it's something. Don't have to zoom in. I wonder if that is a thing, really. If there is actually less clutter. Because then you don't have to take the time to like run around and pick up the gold and like zoom in and then zoom back out to make sure you didn't miss something. Or like the times, like if that would lead to the runs being enough more efficient. Hard to say. Yeah. One of the things with his post for, if you read it a little bit more too, I think he was talking about like speed running Holy Grail essentially for getting Enigma the fastest. Because he is a speedrunner. So yeah, in that case, like you wouldn't need to make Call to Arms. You wouldn't need to make all these other rune words and want all this other stuff. You just want to get a Barbarian, an item find Barb, and then start blasting, you know what I mean? Where's Biv? Great question. I had to post my own link. He's working or something? Something unimportant, like working or taking care of his family or something? Jeez. Boy, these guys. Love to see it. That's what I'm looking for. Flash says they do drop more stuff. Yeah, I've never really done a bazillion Players 5 runs, so I don't know the difference in the amount that they drop, but it makes sense. So, yeah. Superior Phase Blade. That sounds so much like something I would miss. Like, that just sounds so much like something I wouldn't see. Oh, this one. Ah, yeah, it is 15 too, huh? So, you'd have to Larza it for 6. Is there really any? Is there any real rune words you'd want to put in a 6-socketed Phase Blade? I mean, you wouldn't do a Breath of the Dying Phase Blade, right? That doesn't sound optimal. Isn't there a new, really cheap rune word that you could put in 6-socketed rune words? Or in 6-socketed items? Last Wish? I thought... Why did I think Last Wish was 5 sockets? I never make Last Wish because it's so stinking expensive, but... Okay, well... I guess we got that then. It is a perfect 15. It doesn't have that 3 attack rating, so Charcy, but... That extra for the superior. Welcome in, Toy Gun. Welcome in. Unbending Will. There you go. Oop, got distracted here. Sorry. Man, Last Wish is so expensive. I don't know how anyone could make Last Wish on offline single player. Like, you gotta be just really dedicated to wanting to get it. So expensive. Boy, that literally would be like how I said 100 hours of LK for Enigma was an exaggeration. If you wanted to run LK to get enough Ja runes to make Last Wish, you would have to do 100 hours. Like, legitimately, it'd be no less than 100 hours. Let's just go ahead for the funsies one time here. Let's hop down into here. Maybe there's no souls this time, huh? Ooh, hate these two. They're pretty weak though, I guess. There are kind of a lot of champs down here. If you could, like, make sure that they don't roll those stinking souls down here, it'd be great. Like a random... What's going on here? Sparkly chest? Sure, why not? Spam it. ED on Unbending Will it be a waste on the Phase Blade? Yeah. Yeah, Phase Blades are kind of set up for grief a lot, right? Request says gets bad rolls on his rune words. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Let me chug some water real quick. I'm getting hungry, so. I have really good luck on making spirits. Really bad luck on expensive rune words.
What do you need?
Yeah, not really a huge matter to me, but I think I'm probably going to get a level today. I'll probably run... We got Stony Tombs after this coming up, so I'll probably run that on player 7. And, yeah, make it happen.
I am overburdened.
Peasant's Crown, legendary. Orno says, yeah, he likes Stony Tombs for poison. Yeah, I never knew that Stony Tombs was actually clutch for poison builds. I knew it was fire and cold, but I didn't realize that there's like... Isn't there no poison immunes in the Stony Tombs? Which, how come the Stony Tombs has nothing immune to anything? Like, they're like, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I never realized there was essentially no poison immunes there. Request got his 35 after 5 rolls, you say there on your FCR on your spirit? It's not too shabby. Yeah, I have almost wacky luck on spirits sometimes. There was one season where I made on 4 like rolls or whatever, I got 3 45 FCR or 3 35 FCR spirits. So I got 2 in a row, and then I got one that didn't get 35 FCR, and then the next one did. So, like, that's what I'm talking about. But then I roll super expensive rune words, and it's like almost anti-perfect. Actually, I think I made a grief online, and it literally rolled anti-perfect on the increased attack speed, and it was like 1 off of it was anti-perfect on the damage. And 1 off of anti-perfect on the attack speed. That one was annoying. It was comical though. That's funny. It was funny. Is it worth getting a poison sunder? I mean, you should probably have one. They're super, like if you're online, it's pretty inexpensive to trade for. I don't use it a lot on poison, but because on single player especially, hold on, I just don't farm places that have poison immunes, and some poison immunes are broken by lower res anyways, which technically if you had a Sunder Charm, the lower res would work even better than it does, I think, without a Sunder, but I don't like how much it hurts your poison res, so if I don't need a Sunday, I usually pull them off. So.
I am overburdened.
Hotkey juggling might be tough though, but the build looks cool, says Request. Kind of. And I've never like looked into how other people play the build or whatever, but I don't know. I seem to get like touched up. Like I get hit like quite often because you have to telly stomp and then like run away to get your minions to kind of go towards the monsters, and you have to be close enough for your poison nova to hit them. So I'm constantly spamming bone armor. So it's like lower res poison bone armor, lower res poison bone armor, teleport, poison res lower, you know. So it is kind of a lot of key hitting, to be honest. Kind of. Dustin says all the time he's put in, only thing he's got is Death's Web, huh? I mean, D-Web is a nasty item. It took me so long to find one of those. That was like a year and a half into D2R before I found a D-Web. Orno says he does not use a Sunday on his Poison Necro. So, yeah. Griffins and Tyraels. Yeah, the Griffin's unfortunate because that's so useful. Tyraels, good luck. Good luck there, Request. Yeah, or no, I pretty much agree with you there that you don't really need a Sunder Charm. I wonder if you might feel more benefit, like if you don't have as much minus res and stuff, if a Sunder Charm... I feel like there aren't really that many poison immunes around, really, anyways. Maybe it's just because I'm breaking them all. Huh. Why does this song look so much quieter than the rest? Sometimes it'll happen when I get further into the playlist. Let me skip the next song here. Some of the songs are, some of the guys' older songs are a little out of whack on the volumes. Like, they're different. Like, he was kind of figuring out on the videos and stuff like 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago when he first started making this stuff. D2R Degenerate. Ooh. Solid name. Appreciate you. Says good luck. Appreciate you. Oopsie. I guess we'll just bring up some of these. Just want a few to kind of distract. Three-piece Trangs and Plague for lower res, gotcha. Yeah, I've never... 3-piece strings is solid. Does work solid, so... Oh! Yeah, Orno says between the lower res and infinity. Never need to worry about it too much. Some people will use a poison and a fire. Yeah, it has crossed my mind. Using two Sunder Chimes just seems rough, though. Might as well have a Fizzy Sunday, too. Bone Break, or whatever it's called. For the other half of Corpse Explosion damage. Okay, that's how you really get after it. Cereal. It's got a good ring to it. Good ring to it.
Let's go.
What? My goodness. The Giga Chad himself. Wicked Plumber. Coming in with an absolutely insane 20 gifted memberships. My God. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber. That's an incredibly crazy large amount of gifted memberships once again. Thank you so much. Make sure anyone who got gifted a membership, Degenerate knows what to do. Hammer those evil Mario emotes. See, Mario's a plumber. Evil Mario, like he's wicked. Wicked Plumber, you get it? You get it? So if you got gifted a membership, hop into those Sweet Phil exclusive emotes you got and hammer in some of those Wicked Plumber emotes. And once again, Wicked Plumber. Thank you so much, you legend. Ooh. W on the subs on YouTube. Yeah, true story on that one. Huge W. Joshua, welcome in. 10:55, huh? Look at all these legends that got gifted subs here. Alucard, yo, coming in with that Twitch Prime sub too. Ooh. Appreciate you for the Twitch Prime sub. Alucard, yes, Slayer. Blot Beal, there you go. Love to see it.
At your service.
Let me chug some more water here. I'm getting hungry. Hungry. Speaking of hungry, my wife's been on this sourdough kick lately. She legitimately made sourdough fettuccine, homemade sourdough fettuccine noodles last night. That's crazy. They're pretty good, pretty good. Crazy, that's the first Thunder Charm that dropped. Monsters Magic Immune broken. No, I don't need that. Such a great hobby. Yeah, definitely could be worse things. How much does all this flour cost, though? That's what I'm wondering. Cheap fill, you know. Listen up, lady. How much you spending on bread? I'm only half kidding. I'm at least half kidding. Oh, this guy. Ah. Less than buying bread? Maybe. I haven't checked out bread prices lately. Oh, Brad. Ooh. 37 months of Slayership.
Let's go, baby. Hype, hype, hype.
Hype, 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 hype.
Get that mic.
37 months of Slayership. Crazy. Thank you so much, Brad. You Slayer. Boy, you think one of these days, I might actually find Tyrell's Might, huh? Just imagine if it was possible. Tobias said he's picking up a 50-pound bag of flour right now. Okay. How much is that setting you back? How much does a 50-pound bag of flour go for? Never really actually realistically thought about the price of it. Garrett has been really sick all week. No! Sorry to hear that. Hopefully that gets better real soon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Smulps. Maybe I've been playing these offline characters so long that, like, there was a glitch early on in the game when Tyrell's Might couldn't drop, and they fixed it, like stealth fixed it, didn't tell anybody because they didn't want anyone to know they messed up. But because these character files are so old, their characters and like the maps are coded already to not be able to drop Tyrell's Might. It's possible. You can't say that it couldn't happen. I mean, I guess it maybe. Copium is strong here. Copium is... Whoa, what's going on? It's like every time I looked back and tried to teleport, it was right when a monster hit me for hit recovery, and then I would look away and look back again, and then I wasn't gone. Still getting my butt kicked over here. Rocky Waste. There we go. Zog says, never find Tyrell's Might. That way you always have that goal. I mean, that's one thing, huh? Oh, my freaking calves are still ripped. Oh, I didn't notice yet. What's going on? He says Brad's got the sick channel badge. Yeah, he does have that sweet one, that sweet fill with hair channel badge. Ooh, man. I'm gonna have to start thinking of a new one though. What's cooler? What's a cooler channel badge than me with hair? Like, I don't even know. Sunday already. There we go. Perfect? No. Good, but not perfect, so don't need it. I think I was going to switch this to P7 down here anyways. Maybe? Definitely can kill stuff for sure, but sometimes it's just not fun to run player 7 even though you can do it. I think down here it's fine though. Hardcore grill after Tyrell's? No. There's literally a 0% chance I'm going to do a hardcore grill. There's a 100% 0% chance that I'm going to do an ethereal grill. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Nope, 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 nope. Super Saiyan here? Yeah, maybe. Gotta come up with something. I should do a picture of a well done steak. That would be awesome. A well done steak with tofu on it. I feel like that's a good idea. Had a couple resistances on it. Good fire poison. Poison length. Oh man. Yeah, I might take the... I think I'm going to have to take a rest day from the gym today. Boy, I've been hitting it hard lately, and... feeling rough. Rest days are good for you sometimes anyways. Make a guide on how to find Tyro's Might. Yeah. Hey guys, it took me 7 years to find Tyro's Might. You should do it exactly like I did. Slay monsters non-stop as a full-time job for 5 straight years. Then you might get one. Meanwhile, the comment section. I've found 4 Tyro's Mights in the last year. Oh, I barely played. I haven't played Diablo 2 in forever. I haven't found Tyro's Might. The whole comment section just full of it. Come on, I just wanted to take out little champions on the way. Forget about it. Only if you want to make every chef cry talking about the icon being a well-done steak with tofu on it. Yeah, it's pretty funny channel joke. Pretty funny. People's absolute disdain. Like, people would rather eat like a polished turd than a well-done steak. The way people act about it. Metric. So it's player 7.
I can't carry anymore.
4 to 15 less rare than Tyro's Might. I don't know if you're telling or asking. I really have no idea, to be honest. Magic items, I don't know that it's as easy to really determine the rarity on. Maybe it is somewhere and I kind of am forgetting about it, but... Because I feel like for magic items, it's almost like determining the drop odds of like a... like, what are the odds that a Tomb Reaver is anti-perfect in drops? Like, there might be somewhere to look that up. Because you're determining the roll rarity, not the, you know, chances of the item just dropping rarity. Grand Charm. We know it's a 45 life skiller. Oh, just plain 40 gold find. I don't really. I have a bunch of better gold find stuff ones actually. So 220 Java gloves are less rare. Yeah, 220 Java gloves just as rare as Tyro's Might. Too sweet, Phil. Due to my luck. Man, when I was working on that video the other day, I was looking through some of my old clips to like put into the video example gameplay of certain builds I was talking about or gameplay styles I was talking about and stuff. And I pulled up a clip that was an ethereal sacred, or it was a unique sacred armor drop. I'm like, man, I haven't found a sacred armor in so long. Like a unique one, I mean. So devastating. Summon says when he dies on his sorceress, he's got to quit for a few days because he gets so upset about the experience loss. Yeah, 94 is not even like, boy, when you get, I got real annoyed. I can't remember what kept happening, but I kept doing stupid stuff and dying when I was trying to get my sorceress to 99. Like I would die at like 98 and 3/4 and stuff like that. And it's even more painful. I died like 3 times when I was trying to go from like 97.5 to 99. I was really unhappy. Really unhappy. Yeah, it's a lot of experience loss, so yeah. That's one reason why I would never play hardcore. Like the amount that you lose in hardcore is just crazy. When you make a mistake, like you sneeze or something, or like your daughter asks you a question or something, and you like look over for a second, and you're just dead. Or in my case, it'd be like talking to chat, reading chat, just dead instantly. You'll say, "Oh, okay, well, that's cool." Weak excuse? Not wanting to play hardcore is a weak excuse for not wanting to play hardcore? How does that even make sense? Literally makes no sense. Great comment, though. 10 gold fine. There you go. $43 res is pretty good on the Vortex. So... just would be a spirit. It's not ethereal for the exile base, but it's not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I've got better, but that's cool. Being that, not that it's every time, but this will be, you know, every few runs will be a vortex is what I've been getting off that, the way single player works. So there probably is a way to get a vortex every time or something, but big snow day coming on Saturday, says Wicked. I did see there was some snow coming up. Our schools in Michigan here, actually, they called today off of school because, like, it rained and then everything just froze and it's like pure ice everywhere, I guess. So, Tommy, welcome in. Do I play PD2? No, I actually, little known, some people don't know this, I guess. I actually completely switched my channel to only strictly, exclusively PD2 when it first came out. But then, in my opinion, every season got worse than the last on PD2. They just changed way too much, and then they actually made the game worse than it was when it first came out. So, unfortunately, that's my opinion. You can have whatever opinion you want. Zogza, hardcore solo self phone type, likes to challenge. Man, it would just crush my soul getting like Enigma and Call to Arms and everything, spending 4 months getting a character, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm looking over and reading chat and I die, and then I lose everything, and then I don't have the characters to make content for my channel, and I have to quit doing YouTube. Like, jeez. Couldn't imagine. Just crazy. The last season of PD2 I played. Season 3, I think. Season 3, maybe I played like a couple days into season 4, maybe. And every season got worse than the last, in my opinion. So.
I am overburdened.
Lost a 95 plus hardcore. Oof, Nate. Yeah, see, that would be unpleasant feeling. That'd be super unpleasant. Summon a Red Hellspite says he has a Diablo 3 hardcore character still alive, but it's dead to you. Nice. Wait. Evisceration, 44 max damage. Ooh. If I get that on something else. Nate said he forgot to switch it to P1 doing Ubers, lost to 99. Oh my god. That would be devastating. I've done that before and it was tragic, but all I did was like lose a set of keys, right? Which is much less heartbreaking. Still heartbreaking. To me anyways. But not even on the same planet as losing a 99 character. Good god. Everyone shooting out their hardcore deaths in here. 91 Necro, Buffalo says. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, I just would not want to do that. That just sounds unfun to me. Once in a great while, I'll play hardcore. I'll do like a playthrough or like part of a playthrough because, I don't know. Chat, like you guys think it's hilarious or something. I don't know. But I find it's tough to stream when the game you're playing, you know, it's not like going to work and doing a job where you're like, I don't like my job and it's boring and I don't want to do it. It's not the same as like Battle Command, Battle Orders. I wish that was like 3-3. But, you know, to try to, you know, man, you can't stream and not enjoy what you're doing. It's just not a thing. Yeah, Toy Gun said he lost a level 9 character once on hardcore. Yeah, same here. I lost a level 15 paladin one time. In Act 2 of normal difficulty. It was funny because I never play hardcore and I was using the fire aura with Zeal. And actually, funny enough, Kano and Gymnasium hopped in. And we're like, yeah, I don't, when I play hardcore, you know, especially when I play hardcore, I don't use Zeal because you get stuck in an animation. And then you could die. And I was like, that does make sense. And then a half hour later I died because I was like, swing, 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 swing. And I'm like, no, and I couldn't run away or do anything. So, turns out speedrunners know what they're talking about as far as that stuff. Not that I wouldn't suspect that they did, but. Orno saying, Hyrune's fallen today. A Cham, a Gull, and an Ist? Well, yeah, I get you. A Vex? What the heck? That's crazy. Popping off for you. Someone says try it with friends. So playing hardcore with friends. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know. I just don't have any. I just don't really have interest in playing hardcore, to be honest. I don't know. It's like. There's all kinds of things that could be. Hey, man, just try just drinking straight vinegar, dude. Like, don't knock it till you try it. You're like, I don't really want to, you know? Like, if you like drinking it, it's fine. But, like, I don't want to drink vinegar. Like, just sounds gross. Like, yeah, I guess I haven't done it, but I just don't want to. I'm not interested. So, that's just kind of how it is. Like, the exact reasons that other people like it are the exact reason why I don't believe I would like playing hardcore any significant amount. Yeah, vinegar, a shot of vinegar in the morning, good for your kidneys, right? As for your esophagus, not so much, but there's a reason you use vinegar to clean things and to eat away calcium buildup in your Keurig and stuff. Whoop. Oh. Didn't know there's more than one there. You don't drink cups of vinegar? Maybe, maybe not. Cannot confirm nor deny. Whoops. I don't remember. Let me check what the tear zone after this is. I was just curious. S25 Ultra Wicked Ball City got on Monday. Love it so far. Nice. Sounds expensive. Aren't new cell phones like $1,500 a piece? Yeah, I got my cell phone for Ariet's Plateau. Ooh, could do some thresh socket runs. My cell phone was like $180. 1,400. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mine was $180, and it's like the active version, so it's made of the whole case, the whole like I don't even put a case on it. It doesn't need one. The whole outer shell is made of steel on the phone, and then the screen is ever so slightly inset. So if you drop it on concrete or anything, the screen can't hit the ground, so the screen won't shatter. Much more difficult and everything. I only ever buy these active versions of phones. Never buy anything else. Like the microphone and the camera and stuff in it are slightly worse. The camera in it is the equivalent of a cell phone from like 5 years ago, but like, who cares? Do I need 30 megapixels, or is 24 megapixels fine for me? Yes, it is. on the camera. I mean, what do I use it for anyways? I take pictures of the grocery list and send it to my wife when she forgets it or something. Like, that's what I use my camera on my phone for. Cheap haircuts as well. Yeah, true story. True story. Nate says the risk makes it more enjoyable. Talking about hardcore. Nah. Teach their own, but yeah, some people like going into the casino and putting like $4 grand on black. Like someone who makes like $50K a year in the United States. They like going to the casino, putting like $1,000 on black, and other people don't. You know, that's just what it is. When I went to the casino with my wife the other day, I put $100 into bubble craps, and I was like, boy, this is so stressful, because I would be so upset if I lost all this money that I just stopped playing. I was like, this is more stressful than it is entertaining, because it's so stressful if I lost $100. So I'm gonna stop playing this now. Like, it's just everybody's got their own, and like, how much money do you want to lose? How much time can you sacrifice just based upon the thrill of losing everything? I don't gain any thrill from risking everything. That's just not how I am wired, I guess. I get a thrill from risking nothing and getting a lot for it. That's what I get a thrill from. I get a thrill from going to the Salvation Army and finding like a 1989 NBA Champs Pistons Bad Boys t-shirt or something for $1. Yeah. Or when you look through your change, and a couple weeks ago I got a thrill. I was looking through my change, and there was actually a proof nickel in my change, and I was like, yeah, let's go. A proof coin, that's sick. That was quite the thrill. Like, woohoo, yeah.
Let's go.
CH Doctor, maybe? CHDR coming in with a gifted Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much. Yes, Slayer. Let's chug some more water. Ooh, I am hungry. Duck says not a gambling fan either. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of gambling. I'm a fan of winning, but not of gambling. Hello from Poland. Welcome in and thanks for the gifted Slayership. Ooh. Zog saying if you just do a hardcore playthrough, don't lose that much time. Yeah, I would do. That's why sometimes I do playthroughs, or I do like the jokey. Like for a week, I did hardcore naked druid playthrough, which I never did finish, by the way. I was Act 4 of Nightmare with my ungeared, just completely naked druid, and then a new season came out, and I stopped playing it, and I was gonna go back to it, and I never did. So I still have a Act 4 level 55 or something naked druid, because I was playing excruciatingly slow, because I was, it's tough when you come into Act 4 and they're like, oh, there's souls. Oh no, I have negative 50 lightning res and there's souls coming at me right now. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. 2 skeletons, great. Are these? Come on. Dode saying, time to find that offline job. Best of luck. Hopefully you find it mega quick. Mega quick. Couple people said they're hello from Poland. Oh, hello Poland, says Duck. I thought you were saying something else, but yeah. Cheese is saying that solidifies it. Pierogies for dinner. Checks out. Man, pierogies. What a great invention. Great invention. True story, Biv. Yeah, lots of Polish places in Michigan. Yeah, I feel like probably because of the way the auto industry was, and then we needed so many people to fill jobs so quick, like in the 40s, 50s, 60s, stuff like that. There's a lot of different communities in Michigan like that. A lot of, there's like a whole Asian area. There's Dearborn, which is like a lot of Middle Eastern, or I don't even know. I'm not nationality expert guy here, but there's a lot of Polish. There's a what's the place not too far from my house? There's like a Croatian American center or something, like not too far from where I live. So yeah, a lot of different intermingling of different things. So yeah. TZ Stony Tomb, says D2R. Degenerate. Yeah, it's already an 85 area, but then we'll get a little bit of getting the experience right here too. We're gonna hit that next level soon, hopefully. Home Sparrow. Yo! Star Touch, huh? I don't know that I ever remember seeing that champion name before. Star Touch. Robert says, here in New Hampshire, not much diversity, right? I suppose that I would stereotypically think that about New Hampshire. Michigan kind of does. It's everything's pretty segregated though, to be honest. Like I was saying, like because like Dearborn's well known as like a I don't know what you call it, Middle Eastern type of like a high percentage Middle Eastern community. Then obviously the 8 Mile-ish area, you know, is made popular by the Eminem movie. Is a lot African American, and you know, there's whole different. I don't remember where the Asian American area, like city, county area is, but there is somewhere because I've been there. Went to a few house parties over there before, but I forget where it was now. Oopsie. Oh, it's on the other side of the pole.
It's locked.
Oh yeah, there's a Mexican. Is it Mexican? Wait, what is it? Yeah, the whole Mexican area in Detroit, I think. Yeah. More fun food options. There you go, Robert. At minimum, at least there's that. Boy, I'm freezing. Thinking basement's getting cold. Someone saying 420 reasons to take a break and refresh. That's a lot of reasons. Wait a second. Do you mean something else? Is that not actually the number of reasons? Level incoming. Yeah, we'll see how many runs here. I feel like you don't really get super fast experience down here. It's not the densest area, you know, but it's pretty easy, so. Yeah, Dode, the Tyrell's Might is the last piece I got left for the Holy Grail, yep. Last one. Nope, wasn't even close. You are wrong. I got like stuck in a hit recovery thing. I couldn't move for a sec there. I mean, I probably had at least 150 life left, if not more. All that lightning kind of catches me. Oh, Marty, welcome in. Yo, yo. Sorry, I know you probably popped in 5 minutes ago or something. I got a little behind, but welcome in. Make a Mosaic Assassin. I have an idea for Mosaic Assassin. I've talked about it before. I always do a charity stream every year. I was thinking about making it Mosaic Assassin would be like a goal. Like if we got to a certain amount, I'd play Mosaic Assassin. That seems like the best use for a build that I really don't want to play. But maybe. Duck had a rare and set Sacred Armor off the same TZ anti-kill last night. Oof. That's rough. Berserker's Hauberk go for these days? Like the Berserker set, but double up you're talking about, Murphy? I've never heard of anyone using that before. So I couldn't help you with that, Murphy, sorry. Your name is Murphy N. Man. So. Muffy. Oh, there's no R. Ha! Oopsie.
I can't.
You know what? It happens. Why would you have a name that looks just like a different name, but it's different? Muffin Man? Muffy N Man. So N's your middle initial, right? How come everyone's name can't be like Bob or something? What is this song? Okay, it is one of his songs. I forgot I skipped further in the playlist, so I didn't recognize this one. Don't get here as far. Muffy and Man. Yeah, it's so hard to some people's names struggle for me, so. Oh boy. A calm? I think? Best I can do. That was a pretty cool song right here. Okay, we're almost here. Maybe this room will give me the level up, huh? There we go. I knew it. Knew it. What are we at now? 97 on the Necromancer. Should I take the Necro to 99? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, 71. Also, I'm not going to try to get to 99 on the Necromancer. I did it one time on the Sorceress. It was miserable. We'll look into it later. What do I put my skill into? Lower res? What am I here? Base points of 2? Why did I do that? That's not very intelligent. Maybe I had 1 point left over from something else. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, because this 1 point gave it 1 more res, and then I was like, oh, another point doesn't even give it another percent. Because I had 2 points left over, and then I went ahead and... Why is this one 5? Why did I do what I did? I have no idea. That'd be fine. We're talking about stuff that's like almost no difference in the build anyways, so... I think I was just clicking buttons super fast to get out here, so... No 99. Do fun stuff instead, yeah. Well, if I did go to 99, I would do kind of what I did with the Sorceress, where I did Magic Find to 99. Something about titles, when they rhyme, just makes people want to click on them. So I would do a drop highlights video of me farming from some point until I got to 99. Gary got first SOJ last night. Nice, nice. Marty says double up to Berserker set would be a waste of pulls and lems. I would think so, but yeah, I don't know. I've never heard anyone using it before, but time we got 11:38. I'm getting pretty hungry, and today was supposed to be a video day, but I just felt like streaming and playing D2, so I'm going to be working on a video a little bit later today. So I'm going to hop off, get some lunch, warm up because I'm freezing, get out of the basement. So thank you guys so much. Huge shout out Wicked Plumber if you're still around. Thank you so much for a huge, fat, gigantic 20 gifted Slayerships. Ooh. I need to pick new adjectives, but Anyways, but yeah, thank you everybody. Channel memberships, if you're a Twitch Prime sub, super chats, all that, anything like that. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It really does make it possible, and it's no joke. I'm not just saying this. It does make it. You are the ones that make it possible for me to keep streaming and making YouTube videos on this channel. So thank you guys so much. With that being said, peace out, all you legends, and don't forget to keep slaying. Hoo, hoo, hoo.